All right. Should be starting up now. I think we're live. Hello, everyone. This is Venom. We are going to be modding Starfield live today. Bear with me just a minute while I get some copy poured. I'm starting a minute behind schedule, but that's not bad. I had to go back and change some stuff for my Starfield game, but we're going to be hopping right in once I pour my coffee and my creamer. I'll make some more coffee here soon. Bear with me. Grab the creamer out the fridge. Oh, fuck yeah, it's good stuff. Gimme. Okay. Alright. Now, I'm just going to make sure that my stream is going where it's supposed to. Let's see, check and make sure we're actually live on YouTube right now. But switch. The unring video went off without a hitch. It's good. It is hot down here, guys. You gotta forgive me here. Content. There we go. We are live right now. Okay, good. Just making sure. All right. Hello, everyone. Again, this is Venom. We are going to be modding our Starfield live today. Now, we're doing this for a few reasons. One, my wife and daughter are sick right now. Definitely my wife, daughter, I'm not sure about. But this is, I mean, no lie, this is going to be an easier way to make a video versus having to go through and edit one. But this does give me a unique opportunity to go through and show a few things when it comes to modding. Oftentimes when you see like mod videos, you don't see a lot of what it takes to install some of these mods. Some mods are pretty easy, some not so much. I'm going to show you guys a few mods I've already picked out. We're going to go through the process. I think I looked at one of these and that was it. I'm going to show you the process I go through for installing mods, kind of what I look for, kind of how, drank too fast, how to test them out, and just kind of go on, do some on-the-fly stuff. But before we begin, I actually have to test a mod that I did install earlier. This is one I was trying to work out myself, and I don't think it has, I don't know if it's taken or not. We're going to have to see. We're going to have to go to the Red Run and see if the bartender is selling a certain armor outfit. Let me adjust my mic. I'm sure it doesn't sound too good. There we go. But we've got about 4 or 5 mods we're going to try to install live today. Then yeah, hopefully they work out here. That's my exit save at the well. So first, yes and no mods are enabled. Now, there is a mod where it will re-enable your achievements, but keep in mind, that's one of the main ways you know you've got your mods installed when you start, is that it'll say mods are currently loaded. It'll disable achievements to which continues. That's one telltale sign that you have mods installed successfully. Just FYI. Now, what I'm checking is I actually added in an armor set 3 mod earlier today. And kind of give you how my weekend's gone. I actually got hair up my ass to play some Fallout 4. Now, if you've ever played a modded game before, forgive me, it's hot and I'm bald. It is what it is. If you ever played a modded game before, be it Skyrim or Fallout 4 or any of the Elder Scrolls or Fallout games, and you ever want to go back and replay it, it's hard to go back and play it just vanilla, so you typically want to remod it. Well, I was going through, I decided I wanted to play some Fallout 4. I was going through and remodding it, and it takes me about a day, maybe 2, to get all the mods that I want to. Luckily, I can go through, you can check your history, and I'll show you that too. In fact, I'm going to write this down as we go, so I don't forget to show you guys anything as we're going. Let's see. You can actually go back and check your mod download history. So I'm going to actually write that down here. What that helps you do is, if you delete a mod by accident and don't know what it was, that helps with that. Or if you, for example, stop playing a game and come back, you know, a year and a half, 2 years later, and want to play it again with the same mod you had on it. Maybe you got a new install or something, and you don't have that mod list. Well, your history will be that. I got to remember where it is at. They began with a P. It's been a while since I've played. As you can see, I've got one mod installed. It's the one that I showed off already, where it shows you all the planet names at all times. One that there we go. Now that I've got it in, I'm not taking it off. We're going to be installing one where it's going to show power names at all times later on today or tonight in this video. Here we go, Red Mile. I'm going to test out this mod. I downloaded an armor mod earlier. I want to see if she's showing it. It's supposed to show up in-game after like 2 days. I've definitely waited like 1,000 in-game hours or universal hours, but not local hours. I don't know which one it runs off of, so we're about to find out. Now this one, unlike the other armor mods I've shown off on the channel, this is a standalone. This is not a replacer, which can make things a bit complicated right now in the modding stage for Starfield. Again, without things like the creation kit, it's a bit harder to add in standalone items. It's a lot easier to just reskin things as it stands right now. Let's see. Let's see. Nope, she's not selling anything armor-wise. Okay, nope.
Come and see me if you need anything else.
Okay, that's unfortunate, but it is what it is. We'll try to make that one work. But this is one of the things that can happen when you mod. Now, again, I'm also live right now too, so as you guys know, I'm trying to, when I'm live, I got to try to slow down when I'm talking. If I don't, it can be hard to understand me, and I tend to hiccup and burp a lot when I don't. So I'm going to try to slow down my talking so you can also understand me too. Now, today I've actually got a few mods I want to go over. I had 6 on my list. The one that we were just checking a minute ago is called Exile. And I'll show you what it looks like. It's a standalone armor set. We got another one called Banshee from the same mod author we want to check out, but let me take you to that mod page real quick. Now, this, of course, is Nexus Mods. Let me show you the homepage here. Nexus Mods. This is where we do most of our modding. There are a few different modding websites. This is probably the most popular I know of for these games. There's another one called... I'm just going to be flat out and say, I mean, it's a live stream. It is what it is. There's another one that's for more adult-themed mods called Lover's Lab, which I will not show on here, but it's for more adult mods. It is what it is. No two ways about it. So yeah, if you're 18 or older, you can check that one out. Even though it is mostly adult mods, I do have some other mods on there that are still pretty amazing. You can only find there that aren't necessarily adult themed, but they get pretty insane over there. So most of the mods you're going to see, 99%, if not 100%, are going to be coming from Nexus Mods that I show on the channel. I don't show off. I'll show off some degenerate mods, but probably nothing from there unless there's something that really stands out. But when I did my mods video on how to actually mod your game, I showed you guys this website. There are a lot of ads on it. It is a free website. What am I hearing? Ah, there we go. Yep, there we go. There's an ad. There are a lot of ads on here. So you do kind of have to deal with that, but the website itself is free. There is, of course, a premium if you want to get that. I don't got it. You don't need to have it to mod your games or anything like that. Don't worry about it. So you will need to make a profile on here. You are going to need to download Vortex. That is the mod manager for the game. There are a lot of different games you can mod with Mod Manager. Right now I've got 4 that I'm currently using. I got Cyberpunk, which I haven't downloaded any mods for since Phantom Liberty came out. Fallout 4, you can see I was messing around. I got 83 mods installed just over the weekend. Oh yeah, I never finished my story. I wanted to play Fallout 4, but long story short, for some reason playing it's giving me a headache right now. I don't know why, but I tried to play it for 2 days, and every day I just got a massive headache. So I don't know if it's the graphics of it, what I did, I don't know, but it's giving me a headache, so I can't play it. But right now, like I said, you see Cyberpunk, Fallout, I've got Starfield, and Valheim all on here. All handling my mods. You can see down here, these are other games that you can mod. I played a lot of 7 Days to Die, but most of these games I don't have. But these are all different games that you can mod through the Vortex, or through Vortex Mod Manager. Okay, there are other mod managers out there, but Vortex is going to be the easiest for you guys to use, especially as beginners if you're just now starting off modding, especially using the Nexus Mod Manager. Now, you can use other mod managers. You can download them manually, but for now, we're going to stick to this. So, like I said, you're going to set up your profile. I'm already signed in. You can see I've got 5 different games on my favorites list. We're going to be going to Starfield today. And we'll get back to this one. I'm going to show you guys a mod I downloaded and I was trying to get working earlier. This is the one I was looking for. It's called Exile. It's got a pretty badass armor set here. I'm trying to get it to spawn in game, but it's not. I don't know why. Here we go. I probably just haven't downloaded it correctly. Or installed it correctly, I should say. Or installed it correctly, I should say. I probably missed something. But it says in the how to get it that you should be able to buy it at there you go. Script the ads, the items level list only runs once per save. And if you have the previous version background available, please deactivate the mod and load into the game, then exit. Okay, so I probably just need to type in Exile. Probably just installed it incorrectly. We're going to try one more time. So this is one that we were trying to get working. We installed it earlier today. Here are all the mods I currently have for Starfield in here. So I've got a few you guys have seen on the channel. I've got, you can see right there, show star names. I've got some you haven't seen. Some mods require other mods to work, so that's what's going on with this. So for now, we're going to go back in real quick and see if I can get Exile to work, and if not, that's fine. We're going to go through and start downloading different other mods I have on my list already, and I'm going to show you how that process goes and kind of how we go in and test to see if they're actually working. So first things first, let's go back in, see if... try to see if help and or if the help command brings up anything from Exile at all. If not, I have to uninstall it and troubleshoot some more. If it does, I can probably just spawn the items in, but we shall see. Ooh, coffee. Good stuff. Yada yada. Yeah, but there's a... I still haven't heard anything about the first DLC for this either. Now, the first DLC for Remnant actually comes out in, I think today's the 6th, in 8 days. That one I can't wait for. Remnant 2. I've still got my character on it, so probably sometime around next week I'm going to hop back on the game. I've already beat it on the hardest difficulty. I've got that ring where you can get 2 charges of your abilities. It's cool. It didn't quite work the way I'd like it to, or I haven't got a build I really want, but I've already beat it on the hardest difficulty, although I will admit I had help from someone, just because after a while it's just, you get hit once and it's over. Here we go. Okay, so you can see all the different stuff. Did I do any of this before? I don't know what this is. I don't know what those previous commands are, but... Okay, unused during... Okay. Did I freeze my shit? Oh, I crashed my... Okay. Oh, that's the first crash. That's fun. So, we're going to go on and try again. Keep in mind, whenever you're modding your game, or whenever you're using console commands, you always run the risk of crashing your game. Not always because there's something wrong, but oftentimes because something went wrong. But for now, we are going to try to restart. I didn't notice the console command warning pop up. That might be what crashed us. I don't know, but we're going to find out here. We're going to go one more time. While we're doing that, we're going to go ahead and get the next mod that we want to download loaded up. And I'm going to show you what should be an easier one to load in. And that's going to be... And actually, I think I got the level mission board on there too. Yep, I do. I got that one on there already. So I'm going to take this. I'm not going to move out the list. I'm going to... There we go. We're going to do a lot more newer ramps. Will be the next one we do. Okay. I got that pulled up. So what I usually do, what I personally do, whenever I'm modding the game, I usually try to put in stuff that adds to systems in game that I feel like weren't really expanded upon, or that, or just flat out missing from the game. So, and of course a lot of quality of life stuff if I can get it. So today we're going to be doing both quality of life stuff and stuff that kind of feels like it's missing from the game. And the first one we're going to download live is going to be the one that shows you the powers the names of your powers at all times when you're on that menu. And then the second one that's going to add in just kind of new stuff and expand upon a different feature is a mod called Lots More Neuroamps. We're going to be downloading that one today. And I'm going to show you kind of what I do before I download it, where I check to see if there's anything wrong with it, where to check to see if you're missing requirements, that kind of thing. There we go. So I should have hit E. There we go. Okay, now let's try this. Nope, it looks like just that help command itself is what's crashing me. So, yep, I don't know if something went wrong with the exile or something is going wrong with the actual console command. Oh, wait, here we go. Nothing came up at all, so I don't think exile is installed correctly. Try one more thing. I think it might be case sensitive. EXILE. Just in case. No, there's nothing popping up, so nothing actually worked or came in from that mod. So the mod Exile is not currently working. It does not mean that the mod's not working. It could be something I've done or didn't install right. It could be a million other things. We're going to check that in a bit, but for now we're going to go ahead and exit the game. And we're going to download those mods I was just talking about. So first things first, let me pull up my Nexus mod list. So I've got a running total or a running list of all the mods I've featured on the channel so far. I've also got the mods that I'm currently working on. That's how I kind of separate them as I do the videos. Look for mods throughout the week and I kind of add in my list, and then once I do the video I add them to this list so that I see all the mods that I've ever done, and I can go back and visit some of them too. Looks like we're going to be doing the show power names mod. It looks like Starfield is really acting up today. There you go, show power names. We're going to do that one up next. There we go. Alright, so here is the show power names. I featured this one on the channel. This is one that literally just shows the names of the powers at all times. I think in-game currently, you can press a button and it will turn on the power names. We're just going to keep them on. This is a quality of life mod, a really simple one. We're going to install this one. So, when you're going through mods, the first thing I usually try to do is, one, check to see how many downloads there are. If it's a brand new mod that usually isn't going to have any downloads, it's usually kind of a red flag. I like to download mods that have been kind of tried and true and tested. The next thing I want to do is kind of look over in bugs, see if anyone's got anything. See, these are fixed. Keep mod names identical, please. So that's one that really doesn't apply to us. This one says update no valid game data, so someone was having an error. Looks like that was earlier on last month, so this one should not be an issue right now. I don't see anything here that's a red flag. But what I usually look for under bugs and posts or anything along the lines of this is crashing, this isn't working. So under posts here is kind of where you'd see like the running posts of what's going on. This one's a simple mod, played for 40 hours, never seen power names, misses somehow. This is an in-game setting already, maybe another mod in doing so. Seems compatible with, I'm not sure what this one is, but everything I see here, I don't see any red flags in here. Normally there's an issue with the mod, it'll say something like this mod is broken or it doesn't work for me, especially after like a major game update. You oftentimes see people try to download a mod saying this update broke the game or broke this mod or something along those lines, or let's say this game has been out for a longer time. Someone might come in and say this game is dead. Really just kind of using common sense as you're going through here and reading the different posts. I'm not seeing anything that's an issue so far, so this one looks like it'll be good to go. Now, there are two ways to download the mods. There's going to be the manual way, which is you click manual and you're just going to download the file and it's on you to install it manually, or there's clicking Vortex. And Vortex, it's literally going to download the game or download the mod, install it into your game for you, do everything you need to do. Now, you might not always see these two buttons here. It might just say manual. Manual, 99% of the time, I don't think I've ever seen this not say manual. You should always have a manual option for this. Vortex, however, some mods need a bit more to install than Vortex can handle, or they just aren't uploaded a certain way. But But if you see the Vortex button there, you can just click on Vortex and it'll download it for you. Now, sometimes you won't see it there, but you can still use Vortex. What you also want to do is come down and click on the Files tab down here. Sometimes there'll be multiple different files that you have to choose from. Let's say you're downloading a mod that has, let's say it's like an armor mod, but there's like, 8 different colors of that mod, and it's replacing another piece of armor or something. But you only have one of those files. So instead of giving you the option to download the Vortex, if you just click that, you still got to make a choice. So to make that choice, you need to come down here and check the file. So that might be what it is, might be what it is there too. And you can tell there, it'll say Mod Manager Download or Manual Download. If you don't see Mod Manager Download and it only says Manual Download in the files too, then that's definitely telling you that you have to install this one manually. But for basic modding, we want to either see Vortex, or when we go click on Files to double check, we want to see that it says Mod Manager Download. This one does, so we're going to go ahead and click it. We can click Mod Manager Download or Vortex, either one, because there's only one file for us to download on here. We're going to go ahead and click on that. That's going to bring us up to this screen. Do not freak out. This is just them pitching premium if you want to. There's a slow and a fast download. The slow download is not very slow. Don't worry about it. You do not have to worry about it. Just click on slow download. If you're a free member, click it. Your download will start in 5 seconds. Now, if you don't have Vortex open, it'll have a pop-up that pops up saying, can we open up Vortex? That is good to go. That is not a virus. That is Mod Manager trying to open itself up, or that is Nexus trying to open up the Mod Manager. And now we can see under downloads, it is downloading show power names, and you can see it downloading right now. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and let this download. You can see it's not taking too long. Now it says I have 2 downloads. Ignore one of them. It's an update I have to do. It's for an extension for Vortex. I got some stuff for Cyberpunk to do on there. Don't worry about it. Typically, it'll just show you how many downloads you have pending. Now, you can download more than one mod. Now, I don't suggest doing so until you get a little bit better with modding, because what you're supposed to do, and the best way to do these mods, is to install them one at a time. Now, it is tedious, but when you're first modding a game, 1, you're not going to have that many mods to install, so it shouldn't be a big deal. And 2, you really, really need to get used to modding things first before you start downloading a ton of stuff into your game. Here we go. So, sometimes when you go to install a mod, and this starts to install it automatically, sometimes it will have additional menus that pop up. It might have different options for you. This one seems to give me some FPS options. I'm not going to worry about any of these too much. I'm just going to keep it on whatever the first one is. This is default. I'm not going to worry about I don't understand what any of these are, why it's up with the FPS on them. I don't care either. I'm going to keep it at whatever Bethesda has for the default, so just click finish and you're good. Now, other mods might have a bunch of other different options. Some mods install with no options, so it's going to depend on what the mod is and what it's trying to do. So that's one of those things to where you're going to have to kind of get used to modding your game to see what all kind of options there are. Other games, for example, let me go back to my Fallout 4 here. If I were to say, there's a few different, there's a lot of different mods in here that would give me different options. Let's go NanoSeed, for example. I'm going to disable that one, and I'm going to re-enable it, and we'll see what options pop up when I try to enable it. Oh, that one didn't have any. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to worry too much about it. We'll see if another example pops up. But for the most part, when you download a mod, nothing's going to happen. It's just going to install itself and you're good to go. Now, that was the Show Power Names mod. Let me make sure actually... And again, this is the one that we showed on the channel before, but just in case, it's from FS Novask. So they did the Show Power Names and Show Star Names mod. We got them both installed. So now that we got it in there, it says enabled. Now, before we start the game up, everything's good. It says enabled down here next to all the mods. That's good. The last thing I want to do is check the top right corner for that bell, see if we have any notifications. Now this is for the extensions update. Don't worry about it. I'm clicking out of that. That's for something else. Now if there was like an issue with any of the mods, it would show up here. If there were any conflicts, like let's say we had 2 mods that were both trying to overwrite the same piece of armor, any conflicts or anything, the system would detect that and it would tell you what those conflicts are up top, and you would then have to try to fix the conflict from there. But for now, we're going to go ahead and start her up, and we're going to see if our show power names mod is working. And while we're loading that, I'm going to go blow my nose. Oh, there we go. Alright, nose blown. Okay. Now you got a baby crying. So my wife is watching the baby right now, so I'm gonna have to run up and help. Nope, she's just being fussy. She's tired. Okay. So I got my camera on so I can see them if they need any help while they're up there. Alright, so we installed the mod. Let's see if our powers are showing their names now. Alright, powers. Bam, it's working. All the powers are showing their names at all times. And you see in the bottom right hand, it's got the toggle power names. By default, it's off. So this mod toggles it on by default. So it's a very simple mod. As you can see, it makes all the world of difference. Same as when you're looking on the map. Pulling up the map. Having all the names on makes all the difference. It's a small thing, but it's huge. So that mod works. We are good to go on it. We are good to go ahead and install the next mod. Okay, so I've already got Exile installed. It's not working, so we're going to come back to that one. I'm going to put an asterisk next to it. Banshee is another mod from that same author that also adds a standalone set of armor. I'm going to come back to it too, because I got a feeling I'm going to have the same issues that I had with Exile with it. And I've already put in leveled mission board rewards. I'm going to show you what that one is. This one is already in my game, so I might as well go ahead and show off what it is while we're here. This is the leveled mission board reward. This is by Conneria and uploaded by Linsanity. This one sets it to where the mission board rewards go up as you level up, basically. You get better rewards versus just the same static rewards. So you're going to be getting leveled where you see how we got much higher credits than these ones down here. So as you knock these out, you're going to get better and better rewards depending on what your level is versus the crappy credits you see here at the bottom. These are the ones you would normally get even at a super high level. Like I'm 70 right now. If I didn't have this mod installed, I'd be getting like 1,000 credits. I think I got a couple of... If I go win, I think I got like a couple of missions right now that are giving me like 10,000 credits. So, I mean, that's not too bad. So I got that one installed. Again, that's Conneria, uploaded by Linsanity. I highly recommend that one because the first thing I did is go in and check it, and yeah, it's got some pretty good ones in there. So I've gone ahead and installed that one. I know it works. I'm going to take that off my list. And technically I've showed it on the channel because here we are. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on my mod list of all the mods that I've got installed so far. And we are going to go to our next one, which already got loaded up. And it's called Lots More Neuroamps. So let's go ahead and go to it right here. This one is called Lots More Neuroamps. It is created by Recluse and uploaded by RBDDC12. Okay. Now, this one adds in a lot more neuroamps to the game. Now, if you played through Neon City and did the that corporate quest on, I can't remember who it is, but they've got basically it's like implants, like that little thing on the side of the face. So it's literally a neural amp that gives you some additional bonuses and stats to yourself. We are going to be downloading that one today. And oftentimes they have different spoilers. They give different... There's something in my eye. Sorry. Doing stuff live is so nerve-wracking. There's some spoilers on here, so it shows what a lot of these neural links do. Now you want to make sure you kind of read through the description before you download mods too, because a lot of times they're going to have special install instructions. This one says currently install as you would for ESM files. That just means install through the Vortex or install like you would any other file or any other mod. So we're good to go. Check and make sure that there's no special files we need. Nope, we're good. Now, it looks like this one has got optional files. So if we were to click on Vortex, it would just download the base file. So there's something in my eye. I got to get it out. I'm so sorry. What in the hell? I don't know what that was, but that hurt like hell. Okay. Looks like the baby's good now. Okay. But there's optional files on here. So we want to read through here and see what's going on. So this one, the main file, adds a large variety of neuroamps called Neuralink to the vendors that normally sell neuroamps in the Key and Neon Core. Now let's look at these optional files. There we go. This is called Lots More Neuroamps Backgrounds. This file only features neuroamps that add the same skills as backgrounds. All are available at the normal neuroamp vendors. Download and install either this or the main file, not both. Okay. And this one says cheat sheet. Okay, it looks like this is just an actual a document to read. This is an actual, not a mod for the game. So it looks like there's actually two different versions of this mod. There's one that just gives you neuroamps that gives you just different effects as a background you choose in the beginning, or one that looks like it has all these in it. I know, it looks like these are actually the background ones. Either way, we're going to check it out. First, let's check for bug list here. No bugs reported. How many downloads do we get? Not a lot, but I think this is also a newer mod too. Yeah, this has only been up for a day, and it's already got a few hundred downloads, so it's not bad, actually. Posts, downloads mod to replace your previous version, doesn't work, so this is someone who had a previous version. So we don't got to worry about that. Yada yada, compatibility. We don't got too many mods, so I'm not worried about compatibility patches right now. Okay. Most of what I'm seeing on here is nothing to be concerned about. It's either compatibility questions or people that use previous versions of the mod. So for now, we're going to go ahead and install. We're going to again click the slow download. We're going to come over. We should see downloads. It's already done. It's already loaded in. Is Starfield still running in the background? Hold on now. Shouldn't be. I don't know why I got that warning. But anyway, you saw this one just upload or just enabled itself. There is no additional files we had to mess with and no other menus to mess with. There's nothing up top. That means there's nothing to be concerned about. And for some reason, Starfield, there we go. Now it's ready to go. We should be good to go starting it, and we should be able to buy some Neuralinks. Now, oftentimes when you buy things in-game, if there's something that changes a vendor, sometimes you got to wait for that vendor to refresh. I don't know if that'll be the case here, but we may have to do that. We're going to go to Neon City, because that's where they would be selling these. And see if these bad boys are in-game, if the mod downloaded successfully, or if we got to wait for them to refresh that vendor. Yes, I wish to continue. Now, a lot of what I'm going over, a lot of things I'm going by, I may be missing things, so down in the comments let me know if I went past something that you don't understand or I didn't explain quite well. I'm trying to explain this as best I can from the perspective of someone who's new to modding, but I'm used to modding so much for so many years that I'm just kind of used to used to the kind of things that I'll be seeing, or I'm used to what pops up. So I don't know what at this point would be missed, or what I should explain if that makes any sense. Okay, now Neon City, I forgot where the hell it's at, honestly. It has been a while. Where's Neon City at? I think... Wait, there's somebody on Neon I can go talk to. Here we go. There we go. There we go. Yep, Neon Core. Now, if this guy sells, I think by default they only sell like 2 or 3 Neuralinks. There's not a lot. If they got a crap ton of them for sale, then we know it worked. I believe the vendor's this way. I might have gone the exact opposite way I'm supposed to. Yep, I went the wrong way. Okay, it's the other way. Spacers, of course I run into spacers all the time. I still like the city a lot because it still feels really cyberpunkish to me in here. I still am going to get back to cyberpunk at some point, guys. It's just, again, so fucking depressing playing that after. Oh, what the hell? Weird. There we go. Now, which fucker is the one who sells the shits again? Not you, not you. Some fucker. There we go. Nope. I thought there's somebody just standing out here that sold these shits. Here we go. Alright, oh. Are these it? I don't think these are it. They might be, but this doesn't feel like it's all the ones that would be available. Let me pull up the mod page again real quick. That is not even close to my page. Let's see. Yada, 17 new models. Level gated, okay. Can be purchased from Ito. Yep. Oh, gotcha. The models reset. Okay. So Neurocom, Neuroboost. Let me make sure that these are the right ones. Okay, so it actually should say Neuralink and then the name next to it. Boost, mark. Okay, so it did say it's going to boost whenever it resets, so that's every 48 hours. So we are waiting for 48 hours to see if his inventory resets. Now again, don't know if it's local time or if it is universal time, but we'll find out. That is one thing that kind of makes things a bit awkward in here, is that universal time and local time are not the same. You can wait, I think Venus is the most extreme example, but you can wait an hour at a location and it can be like 100 hours universal time like the rest of the universe goes by, but it doesn't necessarily mean that's going to refresh your brain. I need to look into that actually. And waiting is so long, like why does it got to click like this? That might be the next thing I look up, is a mod to make waiting go by quicker. In fact, mod quick wait mod. Alright, 2 days, so do one more. It is painful, and a lot of the mod testing I do, I've got to wait for a couple days in game to see if stuff actually pops up or not. And unfortunately, a lot of what modding is this kind of stuff. Now, it is usually worth it if you find the mods you want. It's usually worth it after you do the testing to get everything set up. Especially if you want to do a new playthrough. A new playthrough with some of these mods. It is worth it to get them set up and to start your playthrough and have them all ready to go. Versus trying to do them after you've already kind of beat everything. Now, with Starfield, it should be a little bit easier because all we got to do is beat the game, and we can just start right over with our character. You don't got to worry about losing your level and your perks. I'm still salty about losing your ships and your credits, but yeah. We'll eventually get a mod that let us keep that stuff. I can't find a mod that lets you do that right now, by the way. I have looked. Alright, let's see. Come on, baby. It says 10. Ah, okay. None of these look like they are... These don't look like they're working. Okay. I'm gonna wait one more day.
Have a good one.
But this might be another mod that is not working the way it's supposed to. I'm gonna read over here. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything about having to install this a certain way or anything. This might just be another mod that for some reason is not working. You'd be surprised what could conflict with the mods you have. It could be that this one is just conflicting. There's no real way to know if it is, except by taking mods out one by one. It could just be that the mod is also broken too. Occasionally files, I mean, these are uploaded by people. I mean, people make mistakes. Sometimes they upload the wrong files, sometimes they upload broken files. It is what it is. So it could just be that this file is not working. It looks like he uploaded this one, I think, yesterday. So, again, sometimes things go wrong. We may have to come back to this one after it gets resolved, or it could, again, be an issue on our end.
Plenty of good stuff.
Alright, 10. Alright, unfortunately, I'm not seeing anything in there.
Take care.
Now, there should be someone else that also sells these, so there could be one more person selling these. Let's see. Who else sells them? Okay, so Newell's Goods and Neon Core. Let's go take a look. This fucker over here.
We have everything you
Fully stocked and ready to sell. Welcome to Newell. Thanks for stopping by our shop.
Okay, she's selling.
If you'd like to buy something, I'd be happy to help. Welcome to Newell's. We're a general goods. Oh my goodness. You'll have to excuse the poor old man. It's a little group James.
Didn't realize I had to touch them. I was going to ask you.
I'm not taking anyone's. I think my husband just oh no. You would be so lovely.
I just want you guys to sell me something.
That would be lovely.
There you go. So I think it'd be under apparel. Neurotech. No, she don't let you sell anything either. Okay. Alright, so I don't think this one works, so we're going to quit out. I don't think I got this one to install correctly, so we're going to, for now, we're going to uninstall it. So to install it, we just click the disable, or click enable, it'll disable it. And on the right, you can click remove. It'll give the option to just remove the mod or remove it and delete the archive. I'm going to do both. I'll re-download it again later, but for right now, I could not get that one to work. So I'm going to also put asterisks next to this one. That's one right to get working later. I go ahead and asterisk the Banshee one because I know that's one that's probably got the same issues that Exile is. So we're going to go to the next one, which is going to be Recycle Scum Loot Organs. Now this is one that, again, it's a mod that you don't think about until you see it, and then you're like, it makes sense. In the game, there are contraband items. One of those happens to be organs. And this one, as gruesome as it sounds like, lets you enemies you kill and potentially harvest the organs. So this one is created by Tandabashi and uploaded by Tandabashi. Again, it's Recycle Scum, Loot Organs, now with Cannibal trait. So, have you ever looked at a dead space and thought, what a waste? Don't worry, you can become an organ trafficker today. The mechanism: when you place a crosshair on a dead human NPCs, our harvest body label will appear in addition to the usual take. If the looting is successful, you'll be notified that the item has been added, but if looting is unsuccessful, nothing will be displayed. You can craft the config item at an industrial workbench and use it to change the drop rate of items. The cannibal trait was added in version 0.3. You don't like it by starting a new game or using config game. Don't know what cannibal is. I'm guessing that you'd probably be able to eat that, but not sure. Let's check out posts here. Or our first bugs. No bugs posted. This one was only uploaded today. Oh, I'm sorry, August 20th. It was updated today. Post. Read the plugins tab first. Installation. I don't see anything unusual. Yep, I'm not seeing anything unusual. Do we need a perk for this to work? Let's see it work. Looks like people aren't able to get it working. To loot. So I see a lot that are having some issues, some are having no issues. We're going to go ahead and give it a try. Let's go ahead and download her. Now it says you need these 3 mods, so this is a good example. So when we try to download it, this additional files required popped up. So you need these other mods to get this mod to work. So we're going to see we've got these in. Now this one says Baka Achievement Enabler. I don't know if we actually need that one, but we're going to go ahead and get it anyway. I don't see that one on here. Eat, Sleep, Drink. I do not have that mod on here. And plugins, text. I thought I had that one. There we go. Plugins, text enabler right there. Why was that not scrolling up and down? Oh yeah, it's right there. You can't scroll up and down. Okay, so I got one of those mods, but I got to download 2 more mods to get this mod to work. So we need Eat, Sleep, Drink, and the Achievement Enabler. So luckily, if you need a mod that is required for what you're trying to download, it will bring up the links of the mods you need. So we need Baka and Eat, Sleep, Drink. Let's start with Eat, Sleep, Drink. Now, Eat, Sleep, Drink looks like it's a mod created and uploaded by Serious Moonlight. What does this one do? Now, oftentimes if I'm downloading a mod and I need it for another mod, I don't always look at what it does just because I usually don't care. A lot of mods that I download like that, I mean, they literally just need one part of it or so to work. But I might as well go ahead and take a look at this one and see what it does. Introduces the need to eat, sleep, and drink on a regular basis. 1 hour reward. If you do not, you have various debuffs applied. So basically like survival mode in Fallout or Skyrim or Elder Scrolls. Bugs. Posts. Looks like people saying that the version doesn't go away after 7 plus 8 hours. I don't know. We're going to test it out. If I don't like it, I can always remove it. So we're going to go ahead and download it. I've got the plugins text enabler already. So I go ahead and download. It is downloading. It is finished. It is installing. It's deployed. Looks like it's good. Alright, another one we need is the Achievement Enabler. This one is very popular. This is the one that I really needed to just install a while ago, but this re-enables achievements if you have mods installed. So we're going to go ahead and download this one. This one needs the address library and a Starfield script extender. I should have both of those in here already. I've got the address library and I've got the Starfield script extender. Again, those are 2 that are going to be, especially script extender, they're going to be very important for modding, so you're going to want to make sure those stay up to date. But we're good on those already, so download it. Okay. We're good. It's installing. It's installed. No warnings. Alright, we're cool. Now that we've got all those mods installed, we can go and finally download the mod we wanted to download. Now, I'd say probably about a third of the mods that are on, just for example, for my Fallout 4 that I was doing, about a third of the mods I've got downloaded on there, or just mods I downloaded because they're required for other mods. Alright, that one is good. Doesn't seem to be any issues. Let's hop in and see how this one works. Hopefully we can get one to work today. On camera. I already got 2 to work off camera. Well, I got 1 on camera, but we want something a bit more substantial. Just showing some names is not that big a deal. I want to get a mod on here for this episode that actually works without me having to do a whole lot of troubleshooting. Because some of these I think still work. I mean, clearly you can see the pictures of them in game on the mod pages, but I haven't gotten them to work. So that's the only issue. And we just saw that we just loaded up the game. We knew there were mods installed before because we've already loaded it up several times, and it gave us the warning that mods were installed. This time it didn't, and we just downloaded the achievement enabler, so we may have that one. That one might be successfully installed. I think we can say that for sure. So the achievement enabler is working. That's good. So that's a huge win. So that's another one that's working. All right, now we got to go find us a body. I guess first I'll talk to this one more time to see if he's...
Have a look. Is something
Just in case something. No? Nothing? Okay.
Bye-bye.
Alright, let's go find us some anemones. Anemones. Serpentis. That seems like a fun place to go. Abandoned maintenance bay. Why not? Alright, I'm not seeing any enemies. Now, there could be people here, it could be robots. We gotta find some humanoids. Let's see if we can... some of the kidneys out of them.
Landing now.
Now, the ship I'm using is a heavily modified Star I think a Star Eagle is what it's called. I'll modify the shit out of it, and now I call it the Star Raven. Alright, something's going on around here. Ooh, ecliptics, perfect! Alright there, buddy. And yeah, I'm not seeing it. Now, we may need a perk to do this, is what they were saying, so we may have to craft that up real quick. Yeah, I don't see the option popping up. Don't run from this. Just let it happen. Alright, okay. I think we're going to have to go and craft this perk they were talking about, so let's get back to the ship. So it could be that we're not using this right so far. Let's take a look. Where would we craft it at? What bench do you think? Might have to go back and just... Oh, I forgot my bench was downstairs. I got a couple different ships that I've been using. This is a more compact of the two. That's why I'm using it right now, but it's totally different layout than I had before. Let's just bring up the mod page again. Bear with me here. Copy. Let's see where the item is. Why did it do that? Well, the item is I need to craft. I can fake him at industrial workbench. Okay. Let's Pharmaceutical lab, industrial workbench. I think is across the way here. There we go. Com relay case. I'm not seeing anything that says config on here. Not a good sign. Nope, that's not a good sign at all. Which again tells me that I don't think the mod is actually working. So again, unfortunately, I think that's another mod that's just not working right now. Let me just make sure that it's not a different workbench that he meant. No, let's make sure it's not something I gotta research. Now, this is part of what is frustrating about modding too, and I'll be completely honest about that. You will run into this a lot of times. Acquired skills, what is this? Oh yeah, that's right, we were researching crap before. Well, it could be that I don't have what I need to do this to. Okay. I don't think I would need any perks or anything if this was actually working. So I think this is going to be another one we got to chalk up to not currently working as intended. There's not in my inventory. New items, emergency kit frac. No, there's something new added to my inventory. It should be marked already. Yeah, I don't think this one is working, guys. Alright, that's alright. We're going to go ahead and quit out. Now, out of those, we at least got one that's working, and that is, of course, the achievement enabler. Sorry, this is, I say embarrassing, but it's not my mod is not working. It's just I would like to get more actually working on screen. But for now, again, this is going to be one we're going to mark. And I've got a lot of mods that I have marked that aren't working that I've just kind of gotten rid of and haven't gotten back to. Some I have and I've gotten them to work in, but yeah, for now, we're going to disable this one and take this one out of our game. We don't want to leave any non-working mods in. Okay, this says can't deploy. Okay, it could be that something just was not. Bear with me one second, 'cause I was getting a warning saying that something couldn't deploy while I was going. I think something else might be going on with this. Let me close all the way out of my vortex and then try doing this. I'm gonna hop in one more time and see if that works. So I did get a weird warning for this. It was basically saying that they couldn't deploy it while the game was going, but the game wasn't going, so that's why I'm a bit confused. Let's go ahead and try just disable and re-enable it. See how that works. Disable. Alright, enable. Alright, everything looks good. Let's try running it again. Maybe that'll do it. There you go. I called it the Star Raven. So it was a Star Eagle. I'd call it the Star Raven now. I don't know. Maybe this one will work. Checking on the wife and baby. They're doing fine, it looks like. My wife is so tired. She's sick. She's not having a good day. Alright, we should be back on our ship. I'll try crafting that item again, see what's on here. Cross fingers. Control rod. No, I still don't think that it's in here. Yeah, I still don't think it's working. I think there's a way we can actually type in a command and check to see if a mod is working or not, but I don't remember how to do that personally. Let's see. I'll try going back outside again and see if any of these fuckers give us the option to get them, but yeah, I don't think it's working. Why are you asking questions there, buddy? Yep, not working. How dare you? How dare you? Alright, we're gonna go ahead and quit. So yeah, that's one more we're gonna just take off the list for now. That's not a big deal. Disable. And then we're gonna remove the whole thing. So remove, make sure you delete the archive. Remove. We're good. So we're gonna see if we can find at least one more that works today. So let's go ahead and get over to the Nexus and see what we can find as far as any mods we actually want to install that we can get to work. Now these are all literally mods that were just installed today. Some of these were just like minutes ago. Some are interesting, some are strictly just for role-playing purposes. Like that's it. That's the only purpose they got is for role-playing. Actually, let me pull up my old mod list. Let me see. I think there's still someone here that I want to get on here that I haven't yet. So let's take a look. Darksaber. I don't want to do the mini bots yet until that one's fully fleshed out. No, the ones that are on here are either already put. Oh wait, here we go. Star UI workbench. Let's do that one. This is the one that extends the workbench information. So we're going to do this one. And this is the one I showed off on the channel already. Here we go. So this is a Star UI workbench. This is the one that was uploaded by the random string of letters and numbers. M8R98A4F2. This is the one that gives all the additional information on the workbenches when you're crafting items. So this is the one we're going to go ahead and try to get working today. Let's go ahead and check for bugs. Enhanced weapon mod is not working. Vanilla extended. Don't gotta worry about that. Invisible text and weapon workbench. Okay. Increases quality. Stops working when crafting. When link storage. Okay, so that's other stuff. Gmod. Inventory management. Not a breeze. Ooh, SKK50. You may have to check that out. Okay. All Star UI mods. Is this the creator that has several different mods? Yes, it is. Okay, this might end up being. We're gonna write this guy down for a mod spot. Actually, we're going to do that now. Yeah, I think I'm gonna write him down as an author to check out later on. I'll do a full spotlight on him, assuming I get this mod to work. Assuming I get this mod to work. Sorry, I'm just writing down his information. I have to keep it running. I always have to have a notepad or something going while I'm going through mods in case I miss something or in case I forget something I wanted to do. So there we go. We wanted the workbench. We're going to click on it. We're going to go ahead and check the files. There's only one. Download from Mod Manager. The usual. And then make sure it downloads. Yep, it downloaded. It is installing. There we go. This one brought us some additional stuff. I don't have more. I'm using Vortex, not Mod Organizer 2. I don't have any Okay, these are different presets we can give. Okay, cool. So this is a vanilla preset, what it looks like, and these are different presets that they created. Okay. So here's vanilla. I say we go vanilla extended. Let's try that for now. Vanilla extended. Readme. Alright, hopefully that does it. Alright, let's load her up. And while we do that, we're going to also show off how to check out your modding history too after this. If we get this one loaded up, then we're good to go. We're good to go for the rest of the night, I think. And this is part of what takes so long making some of these videos too, is one, testing some of these out, and then oftentimes, I'll admit, I don't have time to test out every mod sometimes. Because what you got to do is you got to go in, you got to mod it in, you got to test to make sure it works, and if it's one that you actually want to keep, you keep it in. If not, you then got to take it out, and hopefully nothing breaks doing that. And if it's something to where you need like a vendor to be selling something, that actually, I feel like I just threw up. The biggest issues I've had so far is with stuff that vendors are supposed to be selling. And I've gotten credits to increase, but I have had severe issues getting vendors to sell anything new added in, especially stuff that's not a retexture. Okay, so we just want to check to see what the crafting bench looks like. That is the front of my damn ship. You would think I have my damn ship memorized by now, but I like this one. It's more compact, but I like my other one a lot better. Alright, it works. There we go. Our UI in the crafting bench is way different now. We see a lot more on screen. We see a lot more information on here. It shows what it costs to actually make the items right there without scrolling over it. It tells exactly what it treats. Looks like the max I can craft of these. This is excellent. So yeah, and this is one that's going to stay in the game. I like this one. This one, the vanilla plus one, or vanilla enhanced one, feels like it belongs in the game. Some of the others don't necessarily, so they kind of break immersion for me a bit. But I like the way this one works. I like what they did here. This is nice. So we got one actually working on screen. That's nice. So that's going to do it for the mods for today. That one's good. I think I've already done a video on that one. That's where I got it from. So let me go ahead and show you where you find your mod history too. So if you click up on mods, if you go to you can actually go to download history. It'll show you all your downloads. So right now, these are the mods I've got for Starfield. I've got a couple pages of them. If you you can see here, it shows when I downloaded them. So you can see I've done a lot of mod downloading today. And it shows you for all your games that you've done too. So say I go to the main page here, and let's say I click on, let's go back to Oblivion, like old stuff. Let's see what I got from there. I haven't played Oblivion in years, and it should still show me the mods I downloaded for it. And there we go. The last time I downloaded mods for here was from 2018. And you can see the mods that are still here. Now, some of these I think are gone now. Like, I think if you see just that, oh, no, it's still there. So, yeah, these are all Oblivion mods. It looks like I only had one page of them. I'm guessing a lot of them were just gone. So, I'm pretty sure I had more mods than this. But let's go check out a different game here. Let's take a look at, Skyrim, for example. What's the last Skyrim mod downloaded? So, mods, download history. There we go. I've got 10 pages of mods I downloaded. Last one was from 2020. So you can see I got a lot of different magic mods. Stuff like ink and paper. Different merchants. Different spells. So 10 pages. I think the first mods I downloaded. Looks like 2016 is when I actually got into modding. So I think Skyrim was the first game I actually modded outside of Minecraft. So, yeah, 2016 is when I started doing mods for Skyrim. Let's take a look at Fallout 4. Collections and download history. Fallout 4, 12 pages. I've downloaded more mods for Fallout 4. Looks like yesterday when I was doing modding for it. And then, yeah, 2016 when I started modding Fallout 4. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. This is nostalgia at this point. Let's go ahead and take a look at New Vegas. New Vegas I modded the hell out of too. I'd be shocked if New Vegas isn't the most modded game I have, but we'll see. No, only 5. Only 5. Okay, I'm only 5 pages. I'm shocked actually. But this is where you can go through and check to see all the mods that you downloaded before. It'll take you right to the pages. If they're still active, then they'll be there. Now, there will oftentimes there'll be mods that'll be marked as deleted. And for some reason or another, mod authors will take their mods off the Nexus. It could be personal reasons, it could be legal reasons. But yeah, mod authors are obviously free to remove their mods whenever they want to, so kind of keep that in mind. But yeah, that is one thing to kind of keep in mind, is that the mods may not be there when you come back. Now, there are some pretty big ones that I have liked in the past that are gone now. The mod authors are taking them back. Some have been replaced by newer mods, and some are just abandoned. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, there's only so much you can do for a mod, and the game's only supported for so long. So, I mean, once you kind of perfected your mod or you're done working on it, you don't have to, you're done updating it. There are a lot of mods that are only half finished and never just got finished. There are a lot of mods that are polished, squeaky clean, that don't need anything else done for them anymore, and everything in between. So that's where you find your mod history at. You can change between all the games you got. So yeah, if you ever leave a game and you want to come back and remod it, that's how you find out where all your mod history is. So yeah, that has been my little live tutorial on how to mod the game. Again, we had a lot of heartache today because quite a few mods we tried to put in did not work. Out of all the ones we tried, I think, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, yep, 4 different mods did not work. We got 3 to work, I think. We got the achievement, which was a bonus, the achievement enabler. We got the show power names. I got star names earlier, but it went on camera, didn't count. And we got the UI to work too. So we got all those working on camera. A lot of them aren't flashy. They're just, again, quality of life mods, but a lot of the mods are going to be quality of life, and a lot of those make all the difference. So yeah, that's going to do for tonight, guys. Thank you all for coming by. Again, this will count as our episode for the week for the for modding, but we should be back for a regular mod video next week. I've already started getting footage. You've already seen the list of mods I'm working on to try to get working for next week. If I can get these working next week, they'll be in the mod spotlight. This last one I'll go ahead and kind of show you is one sorry, I keep hitting my ring on. I got to put my wedding ring on my pinky finger when I'm playing games or typing because my fingers swell up a bit and it hits my glass desk here sometimes. So I'm going to go ahead and show you one more mod here. I'm not going to install it, but I'm going to show you one that I want to try to get working here after I hop off here. It's going to take longer for me to test, though. And this one was kind of interesting to me. It's called Avon Tech. It essentially turns all those planetary sites that you would normally not go to. You basically get an item out of there that you can slot into your spacesuit. Think of it kind of like materia from Final Fantasy, except it gives you different stats here. So on the bottom here, you can see all these different stats that aren't the legendary stats. Like you see the legendary stats, those top 3, and underneath that you get additional stats you can kind of slot in. So I'm very curious to see if I can get that one to work. That would be even cooler. I mean, imagine a legendary piece of gear, or a legendary suit, not just having 3 legendary effects, but essentially 7. And it also gives you a reason to go search those sites too. So, and I think I have already installed this one. I just haven't gone and tested it yet. And testing is going to involve actually going out and finding one of these sites and testing to see if it actually works. In fact, yeah, here it is right there. Avon Tech Suit Power Core. So we're going to be testing that one out. See if this guy's got anything else on his page. I think he actually does. He's got, yeah, we did A1 Tech deployables last time. He's also got some gas canisters. It looks like he's got some additional mods for other games, but yeah, that's gonna do it for today, guys. Again, should be Sunday this week. We should have the next mod spotlight coming up. I've got we put out episode 2 of the Elden Ring playthrough already. I've got episode 3 already to go. I just got to edit it through or edit it together. Again, most of it's just gonna be raw with just the intro and ending and everything. I am going to try to take out a little bit of the static in the background. Episode 2 had a lot of additional stuff in the background, mainly my daughter, along with the show she was watching. So that has a little bit of child nursery rhyme music in the background, but the rest of them should be just me talking in the game. And I will try to edit out some background noise. But like I said, episode 2 is out. I'm working on episode 3 right now. I'll try to have it uploaded tomorrow. But yeah, that's going to be it for me today, guys. Thank y'all for coming by. Please subscribe to the channel if you like what we're doing. If you've got any mod questions at all, please leave a comment down below. Let me know. If you guys have any mods, again, that you want me to check out, let me know in the comments as well. That's going to be it for today. Thank y'all for coming by, and I'll see you later.